Alright, so before we start, I have to state that this video is in two parts, not one, two, because my phone was being stupid and it wouldn't let me upload the whole video in one. I'm not trying to get views, but down in the comments, or I don't know what it's called, description, there's a link to part two. So go click that after you're done with this video. Please, and thank you, and let's get into the video. Hey guys, Bonjour Juggler 10 here back with another video, and today I'm going to be recapping Season 4, Chapter 2 of Fortnite. A really good, fun season. It was just a giant collab. But anyways, if you found this video useful, please leave a like and subscribe. Let's go see what Season 4 has got to give us. Alright, so the first part of this segment is going to be showing off the Battle Pass screen. So here's all the challenges. We had 4 extra weeks of challenges, which is the XP Extravaganzas challenges. Did not make videos on those because there was really no point. They took too long. Here's all the punch cards. I only completed 27 out of 64, but I got them all like showed up. Quickly, let's go through the Battle Pass. Now, every season of this chapter, you've been able to get like a secret style for skins. This season was foils, as you could see. Real quick, let's go through the comic book, which is like, I don't know, the lore of the season. This was based off of an actual Marvel comic book, but I guess they decided to do a collab with Fortnite. I don't know why, it's just very weird. And that's pretty much everything on the Battle Pass screen. You can finish going through this, and that's pretty much it. Let's move on to the next part. Alright, now let's go through like all the tournaments and all that. Now, the Daredevil Cup was first, and I did the best in that, I think. Yeah, 36 points. Sadly, did not get Daredevil. Next, we have the good old-fashioned Ghost Rider Cup, and guess what? I did horrible on that. 7 points. Yeah, I didn't get that. Next was a Black Widow, but here's Venom. I kind of did good on it. I didn't play all the matches. And then here we got Black Widow. I did kind of better than the other one. And then we got the big $1 million one. And to all them people that want to see my legacies, here they are. Slow them down if you want to see them. I don't really care. And we can't finish this section without going over the lobby screen, which is probably the best one of this chapter so far. Let's see. Season 1, just a blue screen. Season 2, a brick wall with a logo on it. Season 3, a rig over the water. Well, I guess that was kind of cool, but I prefer this because it's a flying military battleship that's probably going to be used to defeat Galactus. Just saying. And I'm not saying it's the best lobby screen ever. I'm just saying it's a really good one. Anyways, that's it for this section. Let's move on. Alright, so the next section we're going to talk about is going to be the fishing section. So back in Season 1 of this chapter, they introduced a brand new fishing mechanic, and they introduced 4 fish with that. A small fry, a flopper, a swordfish, and the mythic goldfish, which is a really rare fish, and only a handful of people have caught it. There was also a tournament, if you caught it, you got a free pickaxe. I didn't do it because that was just stupid. Anyways, this season they amped it up. They introduced a brand new fishing rod and brand new fish. So yeah, let's stop talking about it and go witness it in game. Alright, so here's all the fish for Season 4. So, as you can see, it varies from floppers to swordfish to small fries, these anglerfish type of things, these fish that let you run faster, pufferfish. But there's 2 main ones that we need to know about. The Vendetta Flopper, which is the second most rarest one, and the Midas Flopper. And guess what? That's the most rarest fish in the game, other than the mythic goldfish. And I got both. Alright, so here's me catching the Vendetta Floppers. So, my cousin Scott, we were all having a friendly competition, seeing who could catch the fish first, like all the fish, and he's already done caught 2 Vendetta fish. So, I've almost fished all of Misty Meadows. Like, I'm pretty sure this last one right here was like the only last one left. I'll give you wrong, it's a big weight. And guess what? I pulled it off. I got the Vendetta fish. Is it this one? I'm pretty sure. Is it? Yes, it is. Challenge complete. Now, the Vendetta Flopper is a flopper which, if you eat it, it tells you where one person is. I know, right? It's pretty stupid. As you can see in a second, I will eat it. But here's a little close-up on it. It's kind of cool, I guess. Now, Vendetta isn't actually a skin. Right there. So, I ate the Vendetta Flopper. As you can see, one thing. Oh, yeah. What is that? Oh, no. Oh, no, God, why? Sorry for all headphone users right there. My cousin Scott told me to do that when my other cousin got the shark. So, that's for you, Scott. Now, off to the Midas Flopper. So, I was trying to complete the punch card where you caught fish, and I knew that the Authority, well, the Ruins, had a ton of fishing spots. So, I came here, and I went to that truck. I got a pro fishing rod, so I decided to fish with the pro fishing rod. Swim across the lake on my second or third cast. I think it was my second or third. That's what I got. Yes, I got the Midas Flopper. Like, what are the chances? Like, I watched Fresh, like, y'all know him. He fished for 3 hours and did not get it. I got it on my, like, third attempt. I wasn't even trying to get it. So, here's the Midas Flopper. As you can see, he's got Midas's tattoos, his hair, his tie. Very cool. That's that iconic scar. So, I thought if I used a big pot, it would give me a chug jug. Well, that doesn't work. So, say you guys press SMG, try to upgrade it. It won't upgrade to a P90. I tried it. It doesn't work. But when you do eat it, guess what? It turns all your guns gold and gives you a scar. And that's really it for the Midas Flopper, other than it's rare. That's the end of this section. There's a couple things I want to say before I move on to the next section. First of all, the Midas Flopper is not that rare. Because guess what? So, after I caught it in a regular solos match, not battle labs, yes, solos, my cousins wanted to see if we can catch all the fish. Well, guess what? Once they got to the Midas Flopper, it only took them about 15 minutes, both of them, to get the Midas Flopper. What the heck? I thought it was rare. I watched a guy on YouTube wait like 4 hours to get it. I guess it's not that rare. But anyways, that's it for this section. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, so the first pillar we're going to talk about is Stark Industries. Poor old Frenzy Farms got crushed, I tell you. I mean, look at this. Frenzy Farms, Stark Industries got absolutely crushed, I tell you. Now, Stark Industries bought us, Stark Industries. So, home of Tony Stark, well, where he is, more of him in a minute. It also brought the house from Endgame here, and even got a little lab in the basement. So, how did this get here? Well, Tony Stark built these rift beacons and brought it here. Alright, so the next main PLI we're going to talk about is Doom's Domain. So it's basically Pleasant Park, except you got Victor Dawn Doom, you got his henchmen, you got the vault reopened, you have a giant statue of Victor Von Doom, and you got his giant castle. R.I.P. Pleasant Park. Alright, so the first of these little mini things we're going to talk about is this Task truck, which had Wolverine in it. So Task is like a company that wants to destroy the mutants, and that's what these giant robots are. They were made by Task, and Storm and Wolverine destroyed them. Alright, I'm going to run through these. This is like the serum that Ant-Man uses to shrink and grow, his dog, Ant Little Hills, and yeah, that's pretty much everything for Ant-Man. Alright, so the next one is kind of a reference, or I don't know, a memorial for the new Avengers game. Alright, so the next one is the Black Panther monument, which is representing Chadwick Boseman, R.I.P. Wakanda Forever. Alright, so the last one we're going to look at is going to be the collection, which is owned by the Collector, which is a Guardians of the Galaxy guy. It's got a whole bunch of Fortnite stuff. Alright, real quick, this is She-Hulk's office. She's She-Hulk by night, but in day, she's a lawyer. Jeffrey Watson. Alright, real quick, I'm going to go over all the mini storyline stuff or the reason we're here. So I'm going to start off with Thor's hammer, which is in a giant pit right there beside Salty, and also the Bifrost, which is up on a hill, which is how the Avengers got here through the comic book. You could have seen it in the comic book if you slow down the lobby bit. Real quick, I'm going to go up to the little thing, which is how Thor gets his Awakening challenge complete. Don't know why I just included it. It's something new in the season. And look at Galactus. Alright, real quick, I'm going to go over the Avenger Quinjets. So, when they first came out, there was 4. Now, there's just 2. Now, at these places, there's a special chest with, a legendary loot in it. And they got the little Stark thing, started by Stark Robots, which would give you the other mythics. And that's everything you really need to know about the Avenger Quinjet sites. Alright, now, real quick, we're going to go over the Gorgers. So, this is the animation, if you didn't know about the Gorger. Basically, it just drops out of the sky. Well, not glitch like that. Giant eyeball, and drop some kids. You had to kidnap some kids for some challenges. Not really. So the kids, I think, had 100 health, and they did 10 damage a shot, and the big beam did 50. Here, I have a clip of it. But yeah, I basically just did that. More on the Gorger, I have a challenge video that has a challenge for it. Don't remember, but go check that out if you want to. Anyways, that's pretty much everything for the Gorger. I'm done. Well, I think. I don't know. Do I kill it? No, I don't. And of course, we can't end off this video without going over the freaking helicarrier. So, exactly from Marvel. And guess what? There's kind of a secret. I don't know how I got this in one shot, though. Nick Fury's eye patch. Look at it. Also, there's a vault on the helicarrier, so some people thought Nick Fury was going to be a boss. Sadly not. But pretty much, that's the helicarrier, and that's it for this segment.